everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that many foreigners here at NTNU in Taipei can relate to: the challenges of finding a place to call home. We've all heard the stories and endless searches, language barriers, and even rejections based on stereotype. Today, we're talking to some people who've lived through this experience and are here to share their stories with us. Let's hear what it's really like to navigate Taiwan's rental market as a foreigner. Let's go! We're here with John from California. Hi, John. So,
Hi.
What has your experience been so far getting a place in Taiwan?
Well, I've been here twice, and last year was a bit difficult. I came here with about 2 weeks before the school started. It took a while to find a place. I paid a little bit more than I wanted to. I have to say that the websites that the NTNU MTC program provided were not very helpful.
So, what is one of the biggest challenges or culture shock that you've faced in the rental process?
No culture shock. It happened that last year the woman that I rented from she speaks English well enough that when I was a beginner in book one, I couldn't speak to her in Chinese, and she spoke English well enough that it was not an issue.
Okay, so what do you think can be implemented to make the rental process much more inclusive for foreigners?
I think, there are so many apartments to rent here, and a more active approach by the administration here to make contact with affordable places. You walk down the street, you see real estate offices for renting and for buying, but those are very, very expensive.
Yeah.
There has to be enough places that are small and inexpensive, especially near the university, that the administration can help provide better help for the students who are coming here, because many of them are coming here for their first semester. They don't speak any Chinese or read any Chinese.
So, what has your experience been like so far in Taiwan when it comes to renting a place?
First, it was really confusing, and I heard a lot of fellow exchange students tell me that they're also very confused. It's not easy to find a place, especially if you're looking to rent outside. You're not living in the dorms, and a lot of people have to look on 591, which is a local renting site, and it's only in Chinese. It's pretty hard to navigate, especially if you don't have a browser that translates it for you, or you don't have a Taiwanese friend to help you.
Okay, so what would you say is the biggest challenge that you face? It was like a culture shock for you, I'd say.
The language, and that most landlords are not comfortable with speaking English. I was really lucky because I had a Taiwanese friend to help me, and he came with me and he called the agents for me and he translated the website for me, but others are not so lucky, so I understand why it would be challenging. Maybe a culture shock is that the apartments are smaller and a lot of them don't have kitchens, or not the kitchens how we would think they would be coming from Europe.
Yeah.
That was a culture shock for me.
And have you faced any difficulties with your landlord?
Yes, I would say the language barrier for sure, because not a lot of them I've realized speak English, or honestly even try to get some sort of knowledge in terms of English speaking. So it is a bit difficult to communicate with him. Honestly, hasn't been too bad, but that's only because of the help of other fellow Vincentians. So they make the transition for us way smoother. But I would say before I had the help and trying to find a place in St. Vincent, find a place in Taiwan from St. Vincent was a bit difficult, because what they had to offer online was not it wasn't realistic, honestly. It was either too small, and most of the places don't even have a kitchen, anything and honestly it's just different than what we have back home in terms of the structure of the houses. So Yeah, it was a bit difficult to do online, but I think they should just do like a standard like bathroom. We need a shower, a place separate to shower and, use the toilet and brush your teeth by the sink. Not everything in the same spot.
We now have a better understanding of the renting situation in Taiwan. These experiences gave us an insight of the challenges and experiences that foreigners face. It is not always an easy process. These conversations are important not just for other foreigners in Taiwan, but to also shed some light about how the rental market could be improved. At the end of the day, everyone deserves a place to call home. Thank you.